In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin has risen by approximately 7.5%. This has led to many investors speculate whether the bull market is back and the correction is over. In today's video, we are going to show you two very important indicators which will give us the exact time when we should be buying Bitcoin. So you definitely don't want to miss this video.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrencies. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This will notify you with all the new videos that we release, and we release new videos every day, and sometimes we release more than one video as well. Also, if you'd like to discuss about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to Telegram and join our family. The link is given in the description below. So let's jump on to today's video. So in the past 24 hours, the overall crypto market has seen an increase, and the market cap has risen by 11.3%. So that's a good thing that has come into the picture. As we can see here, most of the coins here are in green in the last 24 hours. The highest gainers are of course WazirX. The reason behind WazirX increasing is basically a directive from the RBI, wherein they have actually directed the banks to continue working with crypto exchanges. So we had tweeted about it on our Twitter page. So if you haven't joined our Twitter yet, please do that, because that is where we keep you up to date on all the real-time news. The link for that is also given in the description below. And some of the other coins are Kusama, of course, Aave, Thorchain, Shiba Inu, and so on and so forth. So most of them are in excess of 10%. As we can see in the top 100, quite a few coins are in excess of 10% growth in the last 24 hours. But in this video, we are going to tell you about two different indicators on the Bitcoin chart, which will give us the exact buy price for Bitcoin or exact time for Bitcoin. And in the past also, they have given us the exact date. So let's jump on to the Bitcoin chart, and we are on the weekly time frame. The first indicator that I would like to highlight to you is the Stochastic RSI. So if you have been following our channel, you would be knowing that we follow the Stochastic RSI quite closely, and it is one of our favorite indicators. It helps us to measure the momentum that is there in the market, and currently the Stochastic RSI is at about 3.3. so yeah, it's almost bottomed out. There is not much space left for us to grow deeper, and the last time we were in this zone was back in August of 2019. Even in the coronavirus crash that we had in March 2020, we did not go this low. So how does this actually tells us when to buy? The couple of important things are to be noted here. The Stochastic RSI is an indicator which tells us about the momentum in the market. And when does this indicator actually validate? When the blue line has crossed over the red line and we have entered into this zone over 20. Okay, so this zone below 20 is known as an oversold region, and this zone over 80 is known as an overbought region. Okay, so both the lines have to enter the zone above 20 and then it will be validated. How do we know that that is the validation? We look left on our channel. Okay, so let's look left and see what happened. When was the last time that both the lines crossed over 20? So it was back in the week of 28th September, as you can see, when Bitcoin was close to about $10,000 or so. Before that, for quite some time, since April or March, where after Bitcoin had this correction, it went up back to about $9,000, $10,000. Since March to about September or so, Bitcoin was ranging in the $10,000, $11,000 zone. But once we got, so it was this zone that I am talking to you about. So Bitcoin was actually trading in this zone for quite some time, and it was after this Stochastic RSI had crossed over that we went up from $10,000 to almost $65,000, which remains to be our all-time high at the moment. This is one data point. If we look earlier as well, here during the coronavirus lockdown, so we went up right from $5,000 to about $11,000 or so. Now, when do we want to sell Bitcoin? This indicator also tells us that as well. When this blue line and red line enters into this zone below 80, then we should be looking at closing our trade or probably selling our Bitcoin. And in the past also we can see multiple number of times. Okay, so this cross is generally preceded by a long consolidation phase, like we saw here as well. There was a long consolidation phase here, of course, as we can see here as well. So here we got a long consolidation phase as well, and in the past also we can see this multiple number of times. Okay, this was the 2017 market cycle peak, wherein we had the first cross on 3rd of October 2016, wherein Bitcoin rose from about $590 or $600 to all the way up to $20,000. So this actually proves to be a very good indicator, and I strongly recommend you looking at this indicator whenever you are deciding to make the price. And mind you, the larger the time frame, the longer the time frame, the lesser are the chances of the false signal. So I generally look at the stochastic RSI on the weekly chart. This gives me a lot of confidence, and of course, as I say always, there needs to be confluence among the indicators as well. So stochastic RSI is one of those indicators which I definitely take a closer look at. Now, what is the other indicator that we have? The other indicator that we have is the hash ribbons. So as you can see right here, okay, so the hash ribbons, the blue dots, are printed when this indicator actually tells us to buy Bitcoin. So the last time it gave an indication was back in October, November, when Bitcoin was at around $17,000 or $18,000. Then we went from $18,000 to about $65,000. Prior to that, there was a buy signal back here in 29th of June 2020, when Bitcoin was only at about $9,000 or so, and then we went up, as we can know. This red line right here, this marks the halving. So one of the important things that has happened in this market cycle is basically we are almost close to giving a buy signal. Okay, so the darker green is the period before it gives the buy zone. How do we know that? We can go to the settings right here, and you can see right here the bright zone, green zone is where the market is recovered, and this green zone is followed by the blue zone where we say that okay, we should be buying Bitcoin. Now, what is important that has happened in this market cycle is basically, prior to this market cycle, there was never a time when hash ribbons gave us two indications for buying. So one indication was of course here in November 2020, and we are almost there of giving the buy indication currently. If we look at the past market cycles, if we look at 2019 also, we got one indication here in 2019, but more importantly, after the halving in 2016, we got only one buy indication back in August, September of 2016, which took us from $550 to about $20,000. Okay, so that is very, very important. Prior to that also, we can see in 2013 market cycle as well, we got only one buy signal after the halving. Okay, so this is something that is happening for the first time, that already we have got two indications after the halving. First indication was back in June, July of 2020, when Bitcoin was only at about $8,000 or $9,000. Then we had another indication back in November when Bitcoin was again at about $20,000, and we are almost getting close to printing another buy signal, which we may get any time, right? So this way, this market cycle is very different from the previous market cycles that we had, right? So we need to keep a closer eye on this, because these are very, very powerful indicators that we have over here. Now, if you have to talk about the current Bitcoin prices, Bitcoin, as we mentioned earlier, is struggling with this resistance at $37,150. We tried breaking over it for quite a few times actually. So since our last video which we made yesterday, we told you that this is a strong resistance. If you haven't seen that video, you can click the icon above my head and you can actually view that video. Now, we have actually been testing this for quite some time, and one good thing is the more number of times we test our resistance, the weaker it becomes. So I believe probably if Bitcoin holds on to this green zone, we might soon be able to break this resistance. And if we break this resistance, I will be taking along with a target of $38,036. Could be a short period, could be a short target, but if we are trading in leverage with 5x leverage, that actually becomes a $5,000 gain, which could be a very interesting. Mind you, You need to be experienced trader to trade in leverage, and it's very risky, so you need to manage your risk accordingly. So that's pretty much it about this video. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and also join our Telegram channel. It's absolutely free of cost. If you have any doubts, either me or someone from the community will definitely clear your doubts. Also make sure to follow us on Twitter, wherein we post real-time updates from the world of cryptocurrencies, and we also do a Q&A session on Twitter as well, once or twice every week. So that's pretty much it about this video. Stay blessed, stay happy. Share this video across your network with your friends, family. Give them the opportunity to earn from cryptocurrencies and change their lives for good. My life has been changed because of cryptocurrencies, and I strongly believe in this technology, in this asset class, if I have to put it this way. So give your friends and family the opportunity to change their lives as well. Also, please like our video and subscribe to our channel. This gives us the indication that you are actually liking the videos that we are preparing, and also gives us the motivation to prepare more content for you as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.